Closed in by a storm, we opted to self-rescue, find a ride back to civilization, and then brainstorm what to do next. Because in case you forgot, my car is still stranded in the wilderness. That night, someone suggested we check in with the backcountry office in the Grand Canyon to see if they could help us. So the next morning, that's what we set out to do. Was to find someone who knew anything about the road conditions on Crosby Canyon Road. If we knew the road was passable, we could convince a recovery service to make the trek out into the canyon, but we weren't having any luck. No one knew anything and no one really cared. That's when David walked in. David is a free-spirited overlander who came into the backcountry office looking for info on cool places to go in the Grand Canyon. After hearing our story, he offered to help. We had Ranger Nate go out and check out his rig and give us the thumbs up, and then we followed him the 4 hours back to the mouth of the road. We had to hang on to the outside of David's car because the rig was built out in such a way that there wasn't anywhere to sit except for the driver's seat. It was a slow, agonizing, and hot trip into the canyon, but it was the best we could do. Most of these obstacles were new, changed by the rushing waters that came from the storm. So our goal was to find a way through to the mud flats that my car could also do on the way back. For example, with a little finagling, my car probably could have done that, but my car definitely couldn't do this. Alright, we're on a recovery mission. First attempt.
Yeah.
It is hot.
Probably 103, 104. Almost to where the car almost is.
Super close, like less than
Less
3/4 of a mile.
We're at like almost 5 miles.
Yeah,
about
6.
a mile, maybe less. Here's some water for you.
David's crushing it. The road is certainly washed out, so right now we're truly overlanding. The flats were drier, but certainly not dry. So we had to hatch a pretty intricate plan to get the car back across without ending us in sinking sand. Woo! Alright, so we just successfully made it across the flats. We're with our friend David. He helped us get here, which is we're very, very thankful. To say we were excited would be a drastic understatement. We pooled all of our cash together to offer to David as a thank you, but he wouldn't accept any of it. He spent some time telling us why he was on the road and how much he loved helping people with his rig that he built out.